Hi everyone, this is littlepieceof, your new favorite guy online. So we are in the queue for another Edge of Eternities draft, best of one. I'm trying to get to Mythic. I'm 2 pips away currently, so still stuck in D1. Been for a while, but now I feel ready. I feel ready to be promoted. I think I deserve it, and let's see if the arena agrees with me. Interesting first pick. Lots of good black stuff. Frigate is freaking cool. Freaking cool. I think we'll take it. First pick, rare. Can't get too bad with that. White is strong, and there are some good follow-ups. If they would wheel anything, I would be happy. There are good cards in almost any color, but blue, the whale is not spectacular. The monitor is 2 colors already, so let's just start with a Lumen class frigate. I wonder if they are made by the company Lumen in Severance. What do you guys think? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch that TV show now. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Look at them. All right, the follow-up in white, if you would like to continue, is a Banishing Light. I think that's perfect. It's a removal after all. Can be dealt with, that's for sure, and people are better and more prepared for it nowadays. But I still think it's a fine piece of action, so I will take it. And watching the colors, some nice green biggies, we wouldn't mind those. In red, there are some picks I wouldn't mind either. Blue has a Michazoa, so blue is really not flowing. I mean, it was just 2 picks, but blue seems like not the cards you would first pick or second pick. Okay, another Banishing Light. But here is a card I wouldn't mind playing. It's a 2-drop, which can get a lot of value. A lander token comes handy and can grow nicely with those lands. There is the rare Hard Light Containment, which can exile something. So it's kind of like another Banishing Light, but it's a much weaker one. Mana-wise, it's better, but sticking it on the artifact is asking for trouble. So instead of picking a second Banishing Light, I think we pick our first creature. We want to play creatures with such bombs as Lumen class. Now I'm happy with these picks. I'm just thinking, how will we find our cards? White is lacking. White is lacking card draw usually. So you want to pair it with something like blue or black to ensure that you are getting those drops. But no need to switch just yet. I mean, another Gravekill looks pretty amazing, but for me, sticking to white at the moment is fine. We will cut it dry as much as we can. We just passed 1 Banishing Light. Other than that, we picked nicely everything in white. And let's think about how to ensure that we will get to our bombs. That is a way. Okay, so Squadron Ace looks for spacecrafts, which this is something which would like to pick up. Other than that, there is a Radiant Strike, which I wouldn't mind playing. Another piece of removal, after all. Blue continues to flow, but those are not, again, some serious picks. Red does have some good picks, that's for sure. Bombard and the Dragon. The Dragon is growing on me, but I still haven't fully committed to that card. Here, first time, there is no, I mean, the Zealot is not first pickable. We can stay neutral with a Companion. I don't mind playing a Companion, many people do, but just Halia might be the card we are looking for. Green seemed to be open. Look at this. White is truly open. Now, you want to have Captain and the boosters, but boosters is a common, this is an uncommon. So I think having the Captain first and hoping for boosters to table later is the correct order of things. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this is the way. And I mean, the boosters is a better card. That's what I'm trying to say. But this is something what we'll find our boosters. Hopefully, we'll play at least one. Okay, this goes well into the 1/1 counter team. Savior, just thinking, can bounce Captain, can bounce Squadron Ace, and then Expansionist too. Sometimes Halia and the Shepherd. So Savior is something which we will be happily picking up, but here, just putting counters on our small creatures is an excellent. Okay, seems like both white cards tabled. Now, it's not like I'm lacking the 2-drop slot, but this 3/3 is unimpressive. I much rather actually have a 5/5. Should I take a 5/5 instead of Pilot? You know what, I will. Yeah, we tabled another 2/2. So this is now really showing us the white is wide open. We might get some good rares later. Shattering Wings I wouldn't mind play, but right now just the creature card is fine. Torpedo, we just have the one. Yeah, I hope that we will be able to pick up some more removal here. I'm not even gonna bother with this. It's not a card you want to play in your... Oh, last pick Radiant Strike? Now that's what we are talking about. White is only we are playing white. Whew, here. Whew. I'm cannot play the weapons manufacturing. Graveship is the best card here. Growth Strider is a strong card, but it's kinda like you play a big dork and it does not connect, doesn't have trample, does have kind of evasion. I'm looking at the Crasher. Trample is nice, can be bigger with lands, and when it connects with the counter, then it's already providing value. Also, the Knight is another strong first pick for us. But at the moment, I think we might be able to wheel as many knights as we want, while picking green cards is a bit stronger for us because they are in more demand. I'm not going to play this, I don't think, but I will play Use Social Engineering. Turns your lands into creatures. That's a value. Okay, green-white counters. Going wide, so let's see how we can utilize that. I still am looking for a way of drawing cards like the Eulogist right now. Usually not that a strong pick on its own, but when you have the 1/1 counters matter, drawing cards is what you are lacking in green and white. And removal, so always look out for removal. Now here we have an option, another green 4-drop, Lifelinker at 6. And yeah, looking and being sad about some nasty red stuff. You know what? Here I might take the Vanguard. That effect is strong. Putting 1/1 counters on everything is, you know, what we are looking for anyway. So if we are making our creatures small, creatures bigger, that is what we want after all. So we are still looking for that flying equipment. That's one thing. We are looking for more removal in terms of Banishing Light, Radiant Strike, or even Focus Fire. Anything in green is also welcome. And just fill the curve. Some even low drops like a Gene Pollinator or 1/1 Tapper with counters. I might even play that. So here is the another piece of action. Sir Van Dam, very strong. Best card here, I think. But this Resolve is something I will play. It's fine with big creatures, which we eventually will have. And if my creature would survive, which is the plan, then we would have, yeah, some good times. Sometimes you can put it on a worm when it's just being warped, and you will... Should I play Honor? It's just put a counter on a creature and cycle, but can be good. If we pick up at 4 mana that one card, which if you double spell, you put a counter and draw a card, and this kind of effect become very strong. Ooh, diplomatic relation with versus kill ship. You know what? I really always want my first kill ship. Kill ship is a strong card. Removing a worm is perfect, but we want our first boosters, as we mentioned. So now we have that available to us. And also the kill ship is findable by our Pulsar Squadron Ace. So this is, you know, having an additional... I mean, you don't mind to be the 2-3 usually, but having just one additional searchable thing. Perfect. Now a Vigilancer, but I think I really like the Companion. Let's see if that was a mistake, but I don't think so. Let's pick up a body. We don't care about the rest of the cards. Let's pick up a good body. Cannot play him, but very strong. I'm not looking to play this card though. Okay, Wings, we might play that. And Gear, which we are not looking to play. Alright, so what we are lacking actually here. Let's have a quick look. We have 12 creatures, so we wouldn't mind a little bit more. But here, this is tough. The Close Encounter is a fine piece of removal, and we do have more to play. This is a card which we need actually, and this is a removal which we also wouldn't say no to. Rescue Skiff can be good, but also can be clunky, so I wouldn't mind skipping on that. I picked the removal. In this spot, just having a little bit more. Ooh, that is perfect for us. That will pick up Halia at the very least. I don't think we will table another rare question, but there are drones flying around. I hope that we will be able to... 2 Seriemas. Look at that. How rewarded are we? Now we don't have 2 things to grab. Creature card, yeah, it's a spacecraft, doesn't work. There is Elite and Fate Maker too. Yeah, we need this more than anything. Now another Squadron Ace. By the way, Engineers perfect, Luminaries perfect. But now we picked up so many spacecraft. We want to fill our hand with them. So this is great for us. I will miss you, Engineer, but I have no ways how to splash for you. And the Luminary is great, but not in this spot. Savior, as I was telling, is also great, but here the Fate Stalker is an all-rounder. Very, very strong effect. Actually, it's a combo with Colossus. You can play this on 3 and play this on 2 and return him. I might try it for the fun. Here, actually, I think I want 1 mana spell, because finding it with a Shepherd. Another Eulogist. Yeah. Or Savior. We will have plenty of 1/1 counters on our creatures. I would like to take advantage of that. We need to make some cuts now. A lot of them. 2 Seriemas. That's such a great outcome. But I don't know what to cut. Oh my god. Okay, the Wings have to go. So we do have 1 piece of removal. Then another. That's 2, 3. Kind of 4, 5. And 6-ish with the kill ship. Yeah. Creature-wise, 16, so we can cut some of those. But everything feels so strong in the deck. I will have a hard time cutting. So in this situation, even the Worm seems like it has to go, and maybe 1 Eulogist has to go. Should 1 Seriema go? I mean, that seems wrong. It really is wrong. And now we are still picking up great cards, the Eject, but we are good on removal, so I just want to have a plethora of 2-drops. It works well with what we have. What are we going to cut, though? It's not easy. 2 cards. Okay, maybe the security is then wild value with the Shepherd. I don't mind just finding planes and ramping this way. I think that's more than okay. And yes, another one tabled. So these cards are perfect in our deck. Okay, the companion will go and can go. And here I'm really struggling to make the last cut. Let's just check. 14 creatures. So it should be a non-creature. We will have a look. We will have a look. Okay, I will... Well, you know what? I don't care about that card. Let's just table a good black card instead. We might play this. No knights came back, which, you know, I understand that's too strong of a wheel. Instead we have this. So can we play 16 land? I think that's a bit of a stretch for this deck. Is it though? This is not even a 2-drop. This is 3-drop at best. This is a 2-drop. These are 2-drops for real. These are 3-drops. This can be a 2-drop, but you never want to. Usually you don't want to play it. So you want to draw this. Want to get to 6 mana for sure. And we do have a 7-drop after all. So playing 16 doesn't seem good to me. Does not seem good at all. Phew, how are we going to decide on the last cut? I don't know. Double Seriema, is that too much? Because it's legendary, so it's clunky if you have both. But it's a very strong card on its own. 7 to fully crew or station. So I think that is strong. So resolve. So remove all. Let's just put it on one corner. I hate to cut a removal piece, but this requires also a creature. This at least works with creature in in the zone. Banishing Light, luckily we have that. Last pick Radiant Strike, so happy about that. Very rewarded. So that is not an incredible amount of removal actually. Okay, so let's not cut that, I say. So maybe really one Seriema, just that we... I think that's the cut. You can disagree, you can tell me in the comments what you think about this cut. Or really going 16 lands, that's always like the alternative, but we have a ton of 5-drops, 6-drops, and etc. So getting... you know what? I cannot make myself to do that. So shall I just play 41? But that's also wrong. Let's see. And if we are not drawing well, if we are really lacking in this department, then we will re-evaluate our picks. We are actually mostly mono white. I mean, we do have a double green card, that's for sure, but we are truly almost mono white. Can we be mono white? How crazy would that be? I mean, still playing that, but we would lose a lot of removal. A lot of removal. 4 cards, we would be able to fill them, but they will be truly fillers. Okay, so let's go back to what we had. Removal. And this amount of lands. Even the worm not making the cut feels wrong, but it can fly with the boosters. Many things can in our deck. So I feel like the quality of cards which we have much better on this level. So let's try it this way, and let's hope that our 16-lander will not screw us for the next 2 games, where at the very least this would be crucial, so that we can get to Mythic. Let me switch my cam for the matches part. Going first, having our land drops, having a removal, looks fine to me. Hello, opponent. Can I... Oh, look at them playing cards. Phew, phew. Okay, playing the frigate first is... feels good. Now, can I play the Seriema next? That's the question, right? Just to fish for that... Ooh, do you have a removal? I think I want to. Just playing rares. I don't want to draw you because I much rather have the land, have a land. If we top deck another land, then we could have the ace with the closing counters available to us. Let's see how the opponent will play though. They are... Oh, they can sacrifice the starport security to get rid of one of our spells. Maybe that's what they're debating. Two for oneing themselves and killing one of my spacecraft. They didn't do it, not yet. And we top deck the land. I think even if we find our kill ship or Seriema, I will not pick it up. We didn't. There was just one land to be found. That's interesting. So let's make this guy grow, and let's also kill kill immediately this guy. I think that's very important. There might be better targets. Not trying to argue with that, but okay, let's see what they... I understand that. I would do the same. They have another land, and then what? Greenland. Okay, look at this. That's a fine action, I would say. We can look for our missing land. And I will even play this guy. We are losing some value. But I will put it on my ace and... Well, let's calculate. This costs 12 to station. So 10 more. This is 7 to station, which we currently have an abundance. Or we can do it like this. 7. But no, this will be already 4. So we can play it like this. And fully crew this guy. Oh, I could have done it even better. I see now. And now we can fully crew this guy. And just get in there with our lifelinker. And yes, we lose some creatures. And I see that there was a better way to put a counter here. Now they can... yeah, kill many of our things. Hopefully not all. I would hate to see Beyond the Quiet, which is the 5 mana white Wrath. Looks like they have spot removal instead, which would mean they will be killing just one thing. 1 to 2 things. And then hopefully Halia will survive, so then we can get that going. And I'm curious to see what will happen soon. So seems at least obvious to me that the opponent does not have the mass removal. Oh, okay. I think I will not banishing like that. Huh. The Death Toucher. Sure. So what to do here? Putting the counter on Seriema feels right. Attacking with both? Maybe it's a bit strange, but... Ooh, look at this. Shall I play my land? I think I will. And I can make her indestructible by tapping, and I think I don't mind that. I wouldn't try to block with Halia. So now they can obviously somehow kill Seriema, and if they succeed killing Seriema and then Halia, good for them. I will have some follow-up still, but they do have 5 cards. They are not doing too bad themselves. Now the Fate Stalker, I think I want to deal with Banishing Light. Haha, look at them. Okay, they just get in there for 1 card. Ooh. Okay, let's do the Banishing Light, right? Because... I will remove the Fate Stalker. And... I could remove the Fateful, but I think that's very wrong. I will get in there. I will put my counter on Halia this time. $10 damage, they can take it. Oh, they did take it. Oh my god. Oof. I regret that we played our land. I officially regret that, but what can I do? What can I do? They have... Six, 7 damage. They are on 1 life. I don't think I can do anything. I misplayed that with the land drop. I was not thinking about drawing, so use social engineering, so that is on me. If they have a removal for Banishing Light, that's going to be very bad. But things happen. The Frigate doesn't really matter if it's activated or not, if they are currently at 1 life. If they would go higher with a Radiant Strike or something like that, then it would change, but right now this is fine. 1 life. And we made a slight misplay, not playing the... Sure. Okay. We do have 2 removal spells in hand, which feels good. We are not losing yet, but they do have that Embrace of Oblivion. Seems like they had it for a while. And maybe that... okay, interesting. They did not retrieve anything. Oh, makes me nervous when people are hovering over my cards. It's like, what are we doing here? So, I don't want to get into a blowout situation where my all Fate Stalker would die on the spot. Which one is better to kill? I think the flyer. All of these things can fly eventually. So let's get in there. I will put the counter on her because she is at the moment indestructible, and let's see what the opponent has. I think a grave kill and possibly a chump block is what's coming. Radiant Strike. Okay, but they still have to chump. Yeah, Radiant Strike, strong. I hate that they had exactly that card because that gives them some life gain. Can be crucial. Like, I feel like I'm still winning, but they have now 4 cards and can kill me. There is a combination of cards, especially the white instant, which gives double strike. Okay, they did not have that. So removal-wise, they really haven't played much, just the Radiant Strike and a Fateful, which you usually want to play on your creatures. So in this card combination, there is too much to be found. They're playing really well. I liked my trades and my use of removal, but their cards align perfectly with ours. So they use the Banishing Light, which will yep. We can still kill them, I think, but it's not going to be as easy. Maybe not even possible. Oh no, do they have something to return? Oh, they just had to have a flyer, and I think this is too much. Because can I kill them? For 2 mana, I have 7 mana. So for 2, I do this. Then I have the Angel. Oh no, it's not enough. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it will be. Let's search for planes. Let's take the Stalker. I cannot take the Stalker, oh my god. Okay, so let's take you. Kill the Stalker. Oh, we found the play. And just crew the kill ship. Ooh, first win secured, but oh my god, that was a puzzle. That was a puzzle. 1 pip away. Diamond tier. I hope I hope to say goodbye to you soon. Wow. That was perfect. I'm very happy how we played that, and I'm happy we found the kill. It was really thanks to that 1 mana removal spell in combination with everything. So while we put ourselves in a spot because we have played that land prematurely, we could have been in a much better spot with that 2/2 on the board. I'm sure that would have been a different game, but instead we had to play it like this. And here we are. So But the opponent had some goodies. Okay, 2-lander. We do have... Oh no. Sorry guys. Serim is now not a card value generator, but we found our third land. I think I still want to play our pilot. Now we still have one piece to get, thanks to this ace. Will I play the ace now? I think I will. And I will look for that. Did not find it, but just one land there. So there is a high chance there will be a land on my top. It's not. I need to ditch this. That's terrible. There was one land in the top 6. It's top 6, right? Yep. So there is... Yeah, there is the land, but... Oh my god, you really, really... You don't have to do it that way. I think getting the Serim into play is better. Who knows, maybe they will play a counterspell. Fear for their lives. I decline. I will not attack, I will crew. What do they have for 4 mana? Lost in Space action? Yep. I'm looking for more lands, obviously. They ditched their pilot, so they are looking for lands as well. Oh, look at this. The Lightsmith, as I was talking about. Yeah, good for you, man. Very good for you. You're drawing your cards. I hit my land drop. I wanted to play... Oh, I cannot... I see. Let's make you into 4/4. I expect this game will not go nicely, but we had to make some difficult choices. Ditching our removal, Banishing Light would be excellent here, but in order to find our 4th land, we were on a quest. And really after putting 6 cards, 1 land on the bottom, I wouldn't... Oh. Look, I will never block. But I don't know what the opponent had in mind. Maybe they just wanted to double spell with some kind of focus fire action. Oof, that's a problem. That is a problem. Don't play the land. I will attack with both. Make this into a 5/5, sure. We do have the Radiant Strike. Okay, that didn't... we need to play this card. And we try to raise them in the air if possible. But this is going to be hardly possible. Sure. Okay. You're getting in there for 9 damage, if you so desire. Oh, that helps. That helps a lot, actually. I will play this guy. I mean, it's, you know, I need to top deck a land practically right now in this spot, but I will try. So 7. Can I do it? Let's make a 6/6. 3/4. Who knows? I think this is better. and ending my turn. Am I dead? Blocking the two biggest creatures will get me down to 2 life at the moment. Okay. There is yet hope. There is yet hope. I think they would like to crew their big stuff. And putting the counter, or putting, the counter on the drone was a bit of a mistake. I see it now. Because I really wanted it to die in combat. Well, these quests to find my way to Mythic has been like this. Whenever we are facing... Sure, and that settles it. They do have lethal, I believe, now. If they attack with all. Because that is... Oh, do they not? So that was 8, 10, 11. You had lethal, my friend. Maybe you still do. Maybe there is a trick you want to play. But right now, we don't. Okay, look at this. Is this game winning? Because I can make... Like, I can make you into a 6/6 and draw a card, but then that's already over. So I can make you 7/7. I cannot do anything, I think. I could put really just a counter here and another counter here, and that would be it. So the game is over now, and we lost. I cannot make anything out of this. I don't see how. Yeah, they have the piece of action. I also did, but for sure, you know, doesn't really matter which one. But they still had something to block with. Oh, look at those funny blocks. Hmm. 2 life, game over. Happens. I'm sure that the 2 life... Was it somehow possible for me to get through? I don't think I could put counters. We had very clunky draws, actually. We had a issue with our 4th mana after ditching so many cards on the bottom. So our Banishing Light was gone. Then we had to... we couldn't, with our double Seriamas, which we drew both, find our 1 Halia, because she was in our hand already. So these kind of things really add up. And at the end, it was close. We get them down to 2 life, but 2 life is more than 0, so game over for us. Now let's see if we can draw a little bit better. I don't think that the 16 land is bad, because, yeah, we had that one issue, we really did, but I don't think that that was very statistically likely. Okay, we are against the golden player now. I wonder what that means. We do have a nice curve. We are on the draw though. I will keep this. This is another creature. Who knows? You know what? Let's play our white mana. Then I will play Pilot first. Okay. Always start with a pilot. And then let's see what will happen, because we have our card draw engine. See, 16 lands now seems enough. Yeah, I expected that. They make a land drop. Oh my god. Stop with the lands, please. What is going on? Sure. Shall I kill it with a... it's terrible. Ooh. I like when people play even in combat step that they really consider ninjutsuing something into play. Okay, with the eulogies dying, we really have nothing else going on. So we need to top deck crazy hard. That didn't happen yet. And with the top deck, I feel like I will play this card, but I will use the removal spell on the Sentinel. That can go also crazy. Now, shall I crew this? Yeah, I think I will. Next turn I have options. We have options. Opponent down to 3 cards in hand, but they have draw 2 on the battlefield, so it's definitely not over. I'm very happy with the Seriema draw, obviously. Ah, look at them. Good draw. Actually so good that I'm now happy running them out both and just making my Seriema active and getting in there. So they used 2 pieces of removal already. They can do that. I mean, they can have, 3 more pieces of removal in hand. Sure. Yeah, it's a wise choice, I would say. Now, for me, I think just playing the Alia first, putting the counter on one of the drones and getting in there with both can draw me some cards. And then post-combat I will crew to make her indestructible. Okay, they let one go through. Interesting. I think just putting the counter on her, making her out of range, is perfect. Out of range for Bombard, not out of range for another plunge. Okay, now the Squadron Ace can find us something more. So that was a perfect pickup. Ooh. Okay, I did not expect not to have more. That would be one of the better things to find. I think I will just attack with all, putting the counter on the drone. knows? Because the drone, you know, replaces himself eventually. This is lethal, but they will make the correct blocks, I'm sure. And putting the counter on Seriema did not make sense because they were about to do this play, which they did, so I feel... now I correctly did not play my land. So let's do it in full value. And let's hopefully make ourselves... It's funny, I have so many spacecrafts, but I drew 2 and the rest were not in my top 6. Oh, the opponent conceded meantime, sorry. I was distracted by the math of it all. Now we are again approaching our mythical status. Can we get there with this deck? Yeah, I feel like we can. Just one more win and we can try again. That's also a nice option. Oh, that was very quick. It's like Arena was waiting around the corner like, you fight this guy now. Let's see. I see. Is this a mulligan, guys? If we top deck a plains, we have a drone into expansionist, we have a removal spell, and we have the boosters. If we top deck 3 forests, I mean, if we just see white cards, I will mulligan this. I will keep this. I will put my 7-drop on the bottom. We are crying, but now that helps. That helps. But the drone alone is okay. That's bad. I need to give you those. I have absolutely no way how to handle a 4-3 in this situation. And I think another 4-3 is coming, because like they come in multiples. Ooh, that's a... Yeah. Allowing them to ramp this badly is crazy, but I really did not have a way to deal with the 4-3 on the field. Them being on the play, me being on the mulligan, and the hard situation overall. They are ramping like crazy. Okay, that was not a bad draw, but now I will have to play my Crasher. He can just die to a Bombard. There are many ways how he can get crushed. But at the moment, yeah, the opponent got their full value from the Intimidator. 2-1, put 2 lands into the battlefield. That's all you can dream. If I draw another land, we have options for enhancing and then close encountering something, or playing Serena and having close encounter. If I will not draw a land, God help us. God help us all. Oh. Okay, that's bad, obviously. Sure, just kill me. I think this game is over. 5, 7, 8. Next turn they can do it again. 8 damage. Okay, I really cannot block this. But they had such a start. I did draw the land, but now the game is really... Like, what are we trying to do here? I cannot kill a 4-5 in this spot. I can look for my Hadia. let's yeah. Okay, they kill or maybe just deal me damage. I don't even know what they would like to do. What they prefer to do. Okay, I will do it, but they had really. I mean, this is what has been my experience. I had no chance. I stood no chance at all. And yeah, great for them, because the game was over. I could have made a 5/5 flyer, but they would just put me in a very awkward position. I would need to practically jump, and that would be the end of Seriema, and then I would have a very bad time. Arrgh. So I don't know, I don't feel like the games I had another triple forest. Now this time Seriema with Halia on the draw. Okay, we'll keep this. It's strange for you, but I'm sure I will be able to find my Halia sooner than later. Now this will be an interesting choice. Surely the opponent doesn't have another Intimidator on turn 2 for my mulligan. Okay, I think I will skip this draw, this play. And next turn, I will play my Expansionist. Oh. Get my Lander token. Trying to get some of the value back. Play my land. And shall I kill that little fella? I mean, I'd much rather kill Tanuk. Phew, that's decision. Killing Tanuk is going to be... Is it going to be possible if I play my forest? So let's see next turn. Next turn I play Engineering. I play a land. And I crack this. So I will not have that. So that means that we need to do it this way. And it's at least somewhat better blocker than it was a moment ago. So I like it. I like this. Just not forget to play our Engineering first. Dealing with a 2/2 is nothing spectacular, but we need to try and stabilize the situation. Obviously, Halia on the bottom is laughing at me, but I know what I did and why I did it. I have 2 Seriemas, 2 Squadron Aces, which can... See? Oh, I almost misplayed, but let's not do that. I think I will attack. Because even if they would pump their Tanuk, many things they can do, truly. But they didn't do anything. They still can... Okay, Sea Chip impacting that means less value, but still enough value actually for me to have. They didn't get their lander, and they did not attack. Interesting. Playing Seriema first. Yep. How much will I crew? That's the question. It would be funny because I shuffled with lander, then if I would draw my... So we can fully crew actually this turn. Do I want to do that though? Maybe not. Maybe a mild crewage, keeping my 3/4 back, 2/5, 2/5, 3/4. Where that? So having a 5/5 flyer, we can have it ready for Halia to give a counter on Siriema already, and doing this next turn. The opponent just playing lands and letting us go. Not sure what that is all about. I mean, now they will bombard my Halia, right? That's what's going to happen. So nothing I can do about it. And I can play my land actually because I don't have a way to gain anything from it. I will try to put my counter on her, on Siriema. Because that happened, I will make my Halia now indestructible. And I will get in there. They can have another sea chip impact, that's for sure. Okay, this also I understand. They prevented... Ooh, look at them. They have a 3 damage spell. Yeah, they finished off my... It was a 2-for-1 though. Sure, that's a big boy. Now I will play my land. Let the opponent chill. And I have a plan with a Knight Captain. Okay, that's good. That's very good for them. They will ping me for 2 and draw a card. Oh, blue mana. And they can have now also, if they desire, a 3/3 flying blocker. Okay, they desire that. Interesting. I will use my Honored Captain. Get my boosters. I think I will re-equip my boosters on Halia and try to get in with her for some damage. I will put the counter on her because I want her to be as big as possible. Oh, they took the damage. It's great news. Am I about to be blown out by something? Let's see. Sure. That means they have at least 1 land. We can race in the air. That I don't mind. Shall I block with the drone? I think I should, if that would happen. Ooh, look at that. This might be a game-ending play. The kill ship? Yeah. I mean, killing the flyer must be the best play. Or Tanuk, actually? Who knows, right? Who knows? Let's do the flyer. Sure, the drone can be bigger. And let's put just a pilot there. Yeah, perfect. I hope I will not get into a situation with... Sure, that's game over. And we made it to Mythic. We made it to Mythic. Ooh, that was a ride. Oh no, we didn't, because we lost one game. Oh, sorry. We made our third win, which guarantees yet another entry with our gems. We have to be cautious about that, but this is the Mythic game. And the Mythic games so far have been decided by the shuffler. Maybe they will again, but they were never in my benefit. So I'm hoping to change that. Oh, great. I love when somebody's calling me on a Sunday afternoon when the recording is going on. But what actually was funny about that the name said potential fraud. So I don't think I will be picking that up. So Buddy the Duck, giving me this hand, going on the draw. I shall keep this one. Mountain. I will play my plains first. Mountain plains, 1-3. Another forest. Interesting choices. I think I want to make... find my Siriema. No land. So we are due for a plains. Oh, look at this. What a curve. And the plains arrived. Now, I think playing the Siriema is best. And I can hold back 2 damage at the moment if that's an option. So I will want to do that. Okay, I did not have a chance to do that, so I will be smacked down. And now I have some decisions to make. I think I will have to crew this once, because I'm not going to block on the empty board. They can get in for 5 or more damage if they so want to. Next turn, Halia can fully crew Siriema. Look at them just. So now we cannot do that. But I think it's still the correct thing to do, just to put counters on her and trying to survive. Now, if they have another orbital plunge, I call it Vanishing Light, yeah. You know, like, what's going on? Sure. Look at them just killing me like there is no tomorrow. Looks like they have yet another piece of removal. So that was our 3rd attempt at Mythic. And the 3rd time the shuffler decided it's over. Oh, it's not over. Hoo-hoo. That's me making happy noises. I can remove 2 things at the moment. I really want to keep Radiant Strike up. I just don't know if to play... Yeah, I think the Banishing... Oh no, the Banishing Light would be great on Hali actually. Okay. Let's keep up Radiant Strike. And they will now pump the Mechan. pump something with the mechan, so I will have to... Okay, that's a strange attack. I will block me with my Vanguard. They cannot do it instant speed, that's sorcery. Okay. Okay, so we prevailed and we made it to Mythic, guys. Thank you very much. I will continue this draft, but for watching. Limited Legend. So we only did it with the achievement the first time. I did it multiple times previously, but now it's recorded. And we are actually in the top 1,000 players. Look at that. Can we dig a little bit further? Or will we lose our privileges? Because it can happen. It can happen. You will be at the bottom of the barrel. But now, being in top 1,000 players of all time, feels fine. Feels good. Again, can happen at any second. We had to make some mulligan choices. Those crazy 3 forest hands are crazy as their opponent. Okay, 1 forest hand. And that is after the hand smoother. So the hand smoother told us, this is the best I can do, mate. Now, you might say this is an obvious mulligan, but if I top deck 1 plains, how many plains do I have? If I top deck 1 plains in the next 2 draws, then I'm settled for life. Was that a crazy keep? Yes. Yes, it was. Just 1 more plains. Ooh. That's really a tough sell. What to... you know what, the Stalker can go. Well, not a plains, but we can still do that. Yeah, my first Mythic game capped a 1-lander. That's the story of my life. That is something I'm going to say to my kids when they grow old. Once I have them, of course. Yeah, sure. And no planes. And no planes inside. Now we are in trouble, obviously. Look at them just... Whew, 3rd forest between the before the first plains. If they had hit a land drop, they can get in there for 6. So this is very much not going my way. But I still feel like we can... I will have to do this so I can attempt to block one of their big creatures and make the clock go reasonably slow, but yeah, I think we are losing our status of the top 1,000 players for a moment. They found the play. The double white card. Look, the keep was obviously too greedy. But that was something you have to live with. And I will try to do better. I was just a little bit tired of the constant mulligans because sometimes you have to see the potential of the hand, and really 1 plains would solve all of our problems, which we had a high chance of drawing. Instead, we drew 2 more forests, and that was our finish. Great deck. Happy that it got us to Mythic. And now I bid you adieu. Little piece out. You feel free to like and subscribe, comment of course, and see you next time. Hopefully on the stream, and if not, here again. Bye.